Okay, are we ready? Okay, we'll go ahead and get started. Call to order, roll call.
Chairman Mendez,
Present.
Vice Chairman Pruitt,
Present.
Commissioner Espinoza. Present. Matthew Forrester is absent. Commissioner Landriff,
Present.
Commissioner McLaughlin,
Present.
Albert Montes is absent. Commissioner Mummy,
Present.
Commissioner Rigo is absent. Commissioner Wanzer,
Present.
and Veronica Wilson is absent. Quorum has been established.
Awesome. Moving on to action item 2, public comment. I don't think there's any public comment today. Okay. Action item 3, approval of minutes. Has everybody had a chance to take a look at the minutes from last month? Any questions or concerns, any amendments?
Move they be approved.
Is there a motion?
I second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Approval of minutes. Action item number 4, approval of absences. Of course, I wasn't here last month, Forrester and Montez. Any, I know I personally don't, I don't approve of the Montez on that end. So is there anybody on there that's on the same page as me on that?
Same here.
Okay. Is there an amendment? Okay. Is there a motion to disapprove Montez's absence?
I make the motion to disapprove his absences.
Is there a second?
I second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Is there a motion to approve Chairman Mendez and Commissioner Forrester's absences from last month?
I motion to approve.
Is there a second?
I second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Okay. Which way can I go? There you go. All right, good afternoon and welcome to the Landmark Commission's Preservation Awards. Of course, I'm Armando Mendez, Chairman of the Landmark Commission for the City of Corpus Christi. This year we are presenting 3 building awards. The first award will be presented by Commissioner Jeff Mummy.
Okay, Thomas J. Henry is being awarded a building award for the continued adaptive reuse of the original federal building at 529 North Star Street. Opened to the public in 1917, the building once housed every federal agency in the city. The federal building has been in consistent use until 2001 when the new courthouse was completed. In 2004, Thomas J. Henry purchased the building and for 20 years has diligently maintained its historic integrity. Thomas J. Henry is commended for the maintenance and preservation of this historic building, which fosters community revitalization and economic development. Unfortunately, a representative from Thomas J. Henry Law Firm is unable to attend this evening, and they'll receive the award at our June meeting. Do you want to go to the next one? Yeah. Okay. Commissioner Carl Schlatter is being honored with a building award for preserving a residential Tudor building on Clifford Street. The home was originally constructed circa 1926, 1 year after the platting of the Del Mar subdivision. Mr. Schlatter removed and replaced all the damaged brick on the facade of the building. The destroyed brick was replaced by brick purchased from the same manufacturer the original brick came from in Denton, Texas. Mr. Schlatter is commended for following the Secretary of Interior's standards for the treatment of historic properties during the preservation of the building. Also for inspiring community pride and encouraging the revitalization. Accept the award is Carl Schlatter.
Do you want us on this side? Yes, sir.
I just want to say thank you. I'm honored to receive the award. Just briefly, I want to give a little bit of love, to Rene Bernal. He put his love, sweat, blood, and tears into this job, too, because it was one of the hardest. I've been building houses for 27, almost 30 years, and it was probably the hardest job that I've ever done, and I've been doing renovations for a long time. But it was a labor of love, and it really came out nice. But I'm honored, and I appreciate everybody that helped me with this. Thank you.
Okay. Our final building award will be presented by Commissioner Michelle Wanzer.
Hello, everybody. Janak Architects and Webb Kaysen and Manning PC are being awarded a building award for the continued adaptive reuse of the Dallas Hotel building at 416 Star Street. The Dallas Hotel has seen many changes over the years. Originally built as the Lyric Theater in 1910, the building has been home to Stella Peck's restaurant, Bill's grocery store, a boarding house, Lyric Flats, the Texas Hotel, various business offices, and finally, the Dallas Hotel. Over the years, the occupants have maintained the architectural integrity of the building. Janak Architects and Webb Kaysen and Manning PC are commended for their continued diligence in the preservation of the Dallas Hotel, fostering community revitalization and economic development. Accepting the award are co-owners and occupants Raymond Janak of Janak Architects, Charlie Webb of Webb, Kaysen and Manning, PC. Raymond and Janak and Charlie Webb will be accepting the award at the June meeting.
They're not here? Okay. All right. Thank you for that. Moving on. We are presenting 2 Architect Organization Awards to recognize those that have encouraged historic preservation throughout their architectural careers and those who merge Corpus Christi's history into their designs. Commissioner Gordon Landreth will present our first architectural award.
James Rome, FAIA, is being honored with the Landmark Commission's Architect Award for his lifetime dedication preserving the architectural history of Corpus Christi. It's not in the script, but I would add Mr. Rome is a charter member of this Landmark Commission, and we thank you for your service there. Jim graduated from the University of Texas at Austin with a bachelor's degree in architecture, completed 1 year of the master's program. He worked for various firms until he partnered eventually here, forming Turner, Rome, and Cotton. Then he branched out on his own in 1983. Jim played an active role in local and state boards and committees, including local historic commissions, heritage, and historic societies. Some of his work includes the preservation of the Centennial House, the Blucher House, Memorial Classroom Building, as well as several homes in Heritage Park, including the Sidbury and the Lichtenstein homes. With a career spanning decades of tireless work, Jim Rome has been both a conservator and a creator, insisting that our future listen to our past. Accepting the award is Jim Rome, FAIA. See the man there?
Thank you very much. Very nice of you. Did you want to put it for me? Yeah. All right. I asked my daughter if she had prepared my acceptance speech, and she said no. All I was supposed to say is thank you, and I appreciated this. I appreciate this award and appreciate the friendship of all the people that I have known in my profession. I'll get it out in a minute. But it was quite a surprise for me when I found out that this was going to happen. But I rose to the occasion, and I'm very happy to be here and to see so many people that I know and have known for years. So thank you all very much, and I appreciate the city and Gordon for honoring me with this award. Congratulations.
Okay. Our next award recognizes a collaboration between architect and organization. It will be presented by Commissioner Cheryl McLaughlin.
Good evening, everyone. HKS Architect Firm and the Hooks Baseball Organization are being honored with the Architecture Organization Award for their collaboration in the design of the Whataburger Field. In 2003, Reed Ryan of Ryan Sanders Baseball, Inc., the owners of the Hooks at the time, along with architects from HKS, climbed on the roof of one of the cotton warehouses overlooking the canal. The view of the harbor bridge and the passing cargo ships inspired them. That location became what we now know as the main entrance to the ballpark. From that moment, HKS and the Hooks embarked on a mission to design a baseball field that would not only host thrilling games, but also honor the rich heritage of our community. Paying homage to the 20th century warehouse district that once encompassed the site, designers incorporated high ceilings with large timber beams and corrugated steel. Color schemes from the era were used in a large clock representing the street clocks of the period greets fans from above. Flanking both sides of the scoreboard are original cotton-pressed buildings, and it is not uncommon to catch a massive cargo ship passing the field as it enters the port. It's pretty impressive. Although many of the individuals that were involved have moved on from these organizations, Both HKS Architects and the Hooks are still going strong. Woohoo, go Hooks. As we present this award, let us remember the architects who envisioned the city, a city that honors its roots, and baseball professionals who turned a field of dreams into a field of heritage. Their legacy inspires us to continue preserving our history, one brick, one swing, and one memory at a time. Accepting the award on behalf of the Hooks is their general manager, Bradley Ballard. A representative from HKS will not accept their award till later date. Thank you.
On behalf of the Hooks and current owners, Houston Astros, we're thankful to be stewards for Whataburger Field. I guess we want to thank, of course, HKS Architects, Ryan Sanders Baseball, the Commission for this award, as well as the City of Corpus Christi and all the citizens that helped bring Whataburger Field to life. And apologize for my departure here shortly, as I know other awards are to be had, but we're going to be opening up the gates in just a few minutes. So I'm going to head to one of those games right now. So thank you again.
Okay, moving on to the next category. This year, the Landmark Commission is presenting 2 History Book Awards and 1 Education Award. The History Book Awards will be presented by Vice Chairman James Pruitt, Dr. James Pruitt.
Good evening. One of the mandates given by the city to the Landmark Commission is to tell the story of Corpus Christi. And so in our annual Historic Preservation Awards, we'd like to honor those who have done that already. So tonight, our first award goes to Dr. Norman Delaney. He's been honored with the Landmark Commission's Book Award. Dr. Delaney is a noted Civil War and naval historian who taught at Del Mar College for over 40 years before retiring in 2006. He is also a fixture in and the unofficial dean of the local historical community, which he has served tirelessly as an author and researcher. He's authored several books and articles on the U.S. Civil War, the history of Corpus Christi, and the Naval Air Station. He received the 2010 Naval History Author of the Year Award from the U.S. Naval Institute. His numerous oral interviews for his history of the Naval Air Station here in Corpus Christi can be found at the Special Collections Division of the Mary and Jeff Bell Library at Texas A&M University, Corpus Christi. In addition, Dr. Delaney continues to serve as an editor on the narratives for the Texas Historical Commission, markers that are submitted by the Nueces County Historical Commission. Delaney's commitment to the preservation of Corpus Christi history is an invaluable asset to the community. Accepting the award tonight for Dr. Delaney is Dr. Mark Robbins.
Well, I know Norm would love to be here. He's such a well-respected individual. Myself, a history professor at Del Mar. He's a fantastic teacher, and if you ever get a chance to read his work, if you haven't, he's published just so many things, from Caller Times snippets of important historical moments to his book, The Maltby Brothers Civil War. It's quite a good read. He manages to distill really complex moments into interesting prose that really highlights the rich history of our area and city here. Again, it's an honor to accept this award on Norman's behalf. Just a first-rate historian and an ideal community member, really, and a great guy. So thank you.
Our next award goes to Mary Jo Arrear. She couldn't be here tonight, so we'll officially present it to her in June, but I'd like to read the dedication here. It says, Mary Jo Arrear is being awarded the Landmark Commission Book Award. Arrear is a local author, researcher, and retired professor. She has written 3 works on the history of Corpus Christi that have been published by the Texas A&M University Press as part of their Gulf Coast series. Ms. Arrear was essential to the development of the World War II Heritage Trail and the language for its trail markers. Arrear's contributions in documenting Corpus Christi's rich cultural heritage foster a sense of identity and continuity that enrich the lives of visitors and those of us who call the coastal city home. Unfortunately, as I said before, she couldn't be here tonight, so we will officially present this to her at our June meeting. Thank you.
Moving on, Commissioner Melissa Espinosa will present our Education Award.
Hello. Kathy Weimer is being recognized with the Education Award from the Landmark Commission for her unwavering dedication to raising public awareness about the history of Corpus Christi and Southern Texas. Kathy Weimer taught American and Texas history for 36 years prior to retiring from the Corpus Christi Independent School District. She is currently serving as a president of the Nueces County Historical Commission and vice president of the Nueces County Historical Society. She is highly active in public history and preservation as one of the leads at the Britton Evans Centennial House Museum and by writing several Texas Historical Commission markers. Kathy also served on the ad hoc committee working on the World War II Heritage Trail. Her continued lifelong commitment to preservation and educating the public has made Kathy Weimer a cherished figure in the community. Her dedication not only preserving the past, but also inspiring current and future generations to value and engage with the history of Corpus Christi and Southern Texas. Accepting the award is Kathy Weimer.
Thank you.
You want me to hang on to it for you, or do you want to hang on?
Weimer,
You want to hang on to it?
can we hold it?
Yes, please. Just don't drop it.
Okay.
Next slide. 1, 2, 3. One more time. Double look right here. 1, 2, 3.
I have my fan club here.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
1, 2, 3. Thank you. And mine.
Oh,
I will.
One more?
I told you I had a fan club here.
Okay.
There you go, perfect.
Thank you, Mike.
Would you like to say a few words?
Yeah, I would. First of all, I want to thank all my fan club who did show up. I made a few phone calls to make sure they would be here for this. Okay. Jim, you know I love you dearly. Y'all really have no scope of who this man is. They left out the Fulton Mansion. I even went to that when I knew you were the chief architect, historic architect on that house. So I appreciate all the work you've done, and I still consider you. If I have a question, there are a few people I call on still from the commission. You, John Lloyd, and Bill Havelka. I have so many friends on the commission, and thank all of y'all for being here. I love history. I do history 24/7, right, Janie? Everybody helps me make history come alive and true, even for my students. And believe it or not, y'all, I know this is amazing. I'm still substitute teaching in the schools. Okay, and every time I have a history moment, I'm going to tell them about what day it is and how we should appreciate it. So thank you for being here, and I love this award. Thank you so much.
now that we're all awake. All right, moving on. Next, we will recognize the winner of the Landmark Commission's Art Contest in honor of National Preservation Month. Commissioner Veronica Wilson will present the award now.
Good evening. Thank you all for being here and taking the time to share this evening with us. I'm Veronica Wilson, Commissioner. During the month of May, our fair city celebrates Preservation Month with a contest. And this year it was an art contest, and it was called Imagining McGregor after Doc McGregor. The city invited artists 18 and over to send in a two-dimensional piece of art. They were to select from a group of photos taken by John Frederick Doc McGregor, as we know him, and to give their interpretation of that image. So this year's art contest winner was Natalie Ray. Her understanding of McGregor's photo exemplified the theme. Her artistic interpretation stood out for its imagination, its practical distinction, and emotional depth. The award recognizes your talent and the passion that you bring to your art. We celebrate the achievement and look forward to seeing how your art will inspire and bring provocation of thought. Congratulations on your well-deserved success. Natalie's artwork will be displayed at various locations throughout the city over the summer, and those locations and dates will be announced by the end of the month. Natalie Ray. Where is she? Is she here today? Can we all do this by the piece, per piece? Yes. Stand by. Should we turn it a little bit for you?
Yes, please. Everyone in the background can still see you, so if you want to smile, big smiles. 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. We didn't even ask you.
Thank you so much. Promise it's not a whole book. But I just wanted to say thank you to the Land Commissioning Department for giving artists an opportunity to express themselves, and especially using Doc McGregor's photography as our inspiration. It is beautiful. It's a time capsule when you see all his work, what Corpus Christi used to be, the beauty and the tradition. And it's important for us to remember that, and it's giving us the opportunity of, to interpret it in a different way in our own medium, whether it's painting. This one is oil pastel. And so I really appreciate it, and I thank you. And it's a dream come true to be able to have my artwork displayed, especially at the art museum. When I was a child, I went to the art museum, and now I get to take my children there and let them see my featured artwork. And so y'all made a dream come true. So thank y'all for doing that for me. And I hope this also gives an opportunity for the community to see that the Land Commissioning, that they have an opportunity to participate next year and get the word out. And it's important for us to remember what made Corpus Christi the sparkling city by the sea. And I just want to tell y'all thank you. And thanks to my husband, my children, my mother and father for being here. And 10 years ago, I'm going to wrap it up right now. 10 years ago, I was diagnosed with cancer, and I had to believe that I would have a hope in a future. And I continue to believe, and I thank God today because I'm able to be here and to share my gift that He gave me to all of you in the community. Thank you so much. Thank you, Robert, too. God bless you. Thank y'all. Y'all don't know. It's a blessing. Thank you.
We would also like to thank our team from the City of Corpus Christi Communications Department, who were instrumental in developing this contest on social media. We would also like to thank the Corpus Christi Museum of Science and History for organizing access and the selection of the McGregor photos. Thank you for helping us spread the word about historic preservation.
Do we have to close the meeting first? No. All right, and that concludes the awards and the presentations. We thank you for your participation, and we appreciate all the support that you've given us throughout the years. Thank you.